Okay. Yeah, you go to, because at least we're catching something, but actually after this it's going to be pretty easy. You can go to jufinance.com/demo, so I just put the project over there. You click on it and you can download this, the Excel file I've done so far. Yeah, anyhow, you know, Okay, so okay, we are going to be the fun part because it's going to up to you guys to work on it now. Are we ready? So are we ready? So we are going to just create this portfolio standard deviation now. So you see, it's nothing but just add everything up, right? See this one is just if you look at it, you see like this one. The first one is just like W1 square sigma 1 square, and then so you see so everything. Actually, we have created all the items over here. Everything is here actually. So if you add everything here up, it just equals to the variance of the portfolio. You see, so it's actually pretty easy. So we want to know, but now we are going to be using solver. We are going to be using solver here. So you want to create a portfolio return, and you also want to create portfolio standard deviation. You want to create a portfolio return, and also portfolio returns, portfolio standard deviation. Portfolio return, you know already. Portfolio return just equals to what? Equals to the weight times the return of each.
My daughter, one of my kids did it. One of the graduates, one of the friends.
Yeah, but you just have to repeat it. It just equals to, see, we are doing this now. So you know each one's weight, and you know each one's return, so you just add it up. HG. Huh? Yeah, see.
Times the next return.
Yeah. You know what? That was right. At least we'll get
What is that calculating?
Huh?
Where's it pulling from?
Okay, calculating this one. We're calculating this one. Huh? We're calculating the weight W1 times R1. The R1 is, remember, the R1 is the return, which is here, which is over here, which is here. You see, let me hide everything. You see, what we need is just this is 62 average return. So the portfolios. You see, so we want to know the portfolio's return. So you use the portfolios. Each stock in the portfolios is percentage times its return, but you just repeat it for 6 times. So we got 6 stocks. So you see, H90 times H62, I90, I62, J, K, L, M. So what you do is you just do this. This is the equation. W1 R1, W2 R2, W3 R3. So we got 6. So this is our monthly stock return. It's about right, because it's about 1.6% return. So that's about right. And then portfolio standard deviation. see, portfolio standard deviation. We are just assuming you invest equally in each stock this time. So you have an equally weighted portfolio. So but if you change the percentage, your total portfolios fund allocation will be different. So, but portfolio standard deviation, it's actually pretty easy. You just add up everything here. So we just did the bordered matrix. You see, if you look at it closely, if you add up the bordered matrix, everything is just here. It's just here. But however, this is a variance. What you got, you add it up. This is a variance. You have to get the square root. You have to get the square root. So after you got it, get the square root, or you can just use SQRT. It's probably better. You use SQRT. Yeah. You see, this is just actually pretty simple. So and then we use solver after this. So you just add up everything in the bordered matrix, and that's here. That's everything here. And then you get the square root of this one. That's standard deviation.
My portfolio return very different than yours.
See, this is about right. 1.6 monthly every month, 1.6% every month. It's about right.
I'm getting 0.059.
0.059. It's
What are your average returns?
Here. 1%, 2% is about right. And then.
So where's the return it's pulling from?
Huh?
What is it multiplying times?
Okay.
You see.
Where's H62?
Okay, so let's do that again.
So your average return up there is H62.
Okay, so yeah, see, this is 62.
No, go there.
This is 62. This is, see, those are matters.
I'll show you an easy way. This is another example.
That's true.
Just another research.
Public markets with the average hold, I mean, most hold anywhere from 5 minutes to 25 years. They start small private stock. They sold for a family office in Connecticut. And tax, banking, stuff. So I really work for myself now. But it's all investment. People say that, and I work a lot.
Okay, so are we okay?
Yeah. A lot of what I do a bad job of describing it. Everybody says that.
Okay, so
No,
are we ready to do the solver now? Are we ready to do the solver? Okay. How about I'll upload it to the class website and then you can take a look. Okay, just give me a second.
So I don't have a corporate job. I had those for years.
It should be okay. If you
I'm good.
yeah, I should be here. Yeah, I should be here now. If you go to the class website now, you download it, it should be there. Okay. Should be here. Okay, so see, so this is what we got. This is very important. This is very important now. Okay, so we're going to use solver, and then you are going to keep a record of this because we need this to draw the graph. Okay, so you ready? So you see, huh? You see what we're doing here? So we got the portfolio standard deviation. We got the standard portfolio's return, right? So you want to find for a certain amount. For example, you want 2% return every month, and then you want the lowest portfolio standard deviation. And then you also want to know how to allocate your fund, how to invest. So you want to know, like for example, you want 2% here, but you don't know how much it is. You want solver to find out the lowest standard deviation. You also want the solver to figure out the percentage of each one is how much. So you know your solver are going to be calculating how much is your lowest standard deviation, how you should invest in each stock. You want the solver to figure out the weight of each stock. So we got 6 stocks. So what you do, you have to just have the solver ready, right? So click on this, find the solver, go to data, click on solver, right? And then you say set the object. Set the object you want it to be standard deviation. You want it to be minimum. You want the standard deviation to be the lowest, right? And then by changing what? Well, you want the lowest standard deviation by changing what? By changing the weight, by changing the percentage, by changing how you invest. So you want to change this. Yeah, you want to change these. So you want to change everything. You want to change. The first one has to add up to 1. You can't change that. You change variable cell of these. Okay. And then you subject. Subject. Now we want subject. You add. You know, it has to be.
I need you to go back so you can see. I don't even know where I am.
Has to be less than 1. And also you want to the weight to be we want it to be greater than 0.
You said less than 1?
Yeah, and also you want this number equals to 1. And this is basic one. And not only that, if you want to add this return, for example, to be equal, and then you can change, for example, to be 1% every month. And then you click OK, and that's all. And let's run the solver now and see. Yeah, so we got the results. For 1% monthly stock return, your standard deviation is that. And then you should invest 73% in Walmart, and then Johnson & Johnson for 23. So you see, you got the results. So you see.
How do you get the efficiency? How do you graph the efficiency from here?
Well, you have to just you have to get a bunch of the return. So you have to have this is 1 cent, and then you change this number to 2% or 1.5, 1.3. This is monthly return, so it has to be a low number.
Okay, so
And then you use the solver.
you just have to run solver like.
Yeah, let me post this part into the class website and you can see. Huh?
Where are you looking for?
I didn't get that answer.
So why do you change the percentage again?
Because we want the return to be, we want to fix the return and find the lowest standard deviation. For example, while you want to make 1% every month, and then but there are many ways to get 1%. You want the one give you the lowest standard deviation. You want the
We're
least.
not trying to solve for what will give us the highest return. We just want
We want the return to be fixed, but you can do the same thing. You can just say fix this one and then get the maximum of this one. But see, it's easier to understand, like returns how much, and then try to find the lowest risky one, the lowest risk one. Yeah. I just did. You should be able just to get this one.
Yes.
You do options and now. Why is that?
In options you have 3 issues. You have price,
No.
you have to be right on all 3. Right, you be right on price, right on security. So,
Okay, I just did. It should be okay.
That one's right.
Yeah, see, so I just did 1. Now you use solver. If you go to the website, can you download it? Can you find it? Yeah. So So see, I did one. See, let me show you the constraint again.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this is actually you have to be careful because this is very important. See, what I did is H92. You see, H92 is this portfolio standard deviation. This one. This cell, you want it to be minimized. You want it to be the lowest standard H92 cell, which is standard deviation. You want the lowest standard deviation by changing the weight, the percentage. This is so here. So H90 to M90. So by changing the weight here, and then subject to what? Subject number 1 has to add up to 1. So G90 has to. Now you have to subject to constraint. The constraint number 1 would be, well, the weight has to add up to 1. You have to be allocating 100%. Second is the weight from here is the H90 to M90. H90 to M90 is just the weight. The weight has to be less than 1. You cannot invest more than 100% of your money in one stock. And then it has to be positive 1, so we don't allow short selling. We don't allow short selling, yeah. So it's like you have to invest in each stock at least 0% to 100%. No negative number, no borrowing, and investing more than 100% of your money.
So what it's telling you, you don't want to invest anything in the HD like that?
You can invest well, the results, if you want 1% return, this is pretty low return. Then that means you invest in Walmart only and Johnson & Johnson. 0%, you don't want HD, you know. This is how you allocate. You have $1 million and put 73 something in Walmart, and then, you know that's a constraint. Constraint is just like each one has to be positive. So what I did is you just highlight everything and then say add constraint.
Can you move the arrow really quickly?
You see what I did? So what I did? Okay, so you do the somewhere. For example, let's delete it. Let's delete this. So you just add constraint. You add constraint, and then for a cell reference, you can just say, so it's H90 to M90, and then here it has to be less than, you choose the equation.
Yeah, no, we understood that. We just couldn't see the final one because the arrow was over it.
Okay.
The last.
Yeah. Well, let me just finish it then.
Okay. You went back. Okay.
Okay. So which one? So what's your question?
Can we just exactly have the constraints as they are up there?
The constraints is what? So you want to see that again?
The 4 constraints in a row. In solver, yes. Okay.
Can you see that? Because it's so small, I couldn't make it hard.
Yeah, I couldn't make it up.
Yeah.
What is the second one?
The second one is you set up, well, you just have to define what kind of returns you want. And then the second one is the one we're changing. So now it's 1%. Next time we make it 1.1%.
Can't we also use that C thing that we learned about in class where you divide the return divided by the standard deviation? We learned about like week 2.
No, but over here we are just trying to figure out how much is our. We just want to get a pair. Return and standard deviation. Return is the actual number. We don't want the ratio.
Because when that gives you the optimal though?
But this here says if you want 1% return every month, the lowest extent, the best way is this is the best way to invest. That's all we want. We just want to know how to allocate the fund. So this is what we want.
It's not really a realistic way to say it's portfolio, is it? To say I want this return.
Well, it says pretty well, right? Because you have $1 million. You want to invest in the 6 stocks. You think, well, what about 1% return? How am I going to earn money?
2% is better.
Yeah, but 2%. Let's try 2%. Okay, so
No, I'm going to do it and see.
okay, so this is one result you want. See, this is one result you want. You should keep it. You should keep it because we're using that to draw the efficient criteria. Okay, now the next one Okay, so you change it solver. Now you change the return to be a different number. Change it to, you want 2%, right? Monthly 2%. And then you click OK. Let it solve it. Yeah.
Wait, what did you?
Okay. You change to 2% and solve it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, see, it's different. If you want 2%, it's achievable, but now you put 2.77%. This is what you want, but we're not keeping that. But anyhow, what we want is this. So your 2% every month, you should put 2.77, but you should put more in Home Depot. And then you should put, that make sense, Phil?
Yeah, I'm not good with solver, so.
But anyhow, see, when you change your returns and the way to invest is different. Walmart, we consider that as safe, right? Conservative. So 1% is low. You put more money in the conservative stocks. You get more and more risk here. You prefer more and more risk, and then your case of stocks is different. You don't want Walmart anymore.
Mine's different than yours.
Well. Okay. But however, because this is just math equation, you want it to be, for example, 10%. It won't have any answers. Maybe you say, for example, you want it to be 10% every month. It may not have any problem. It may not see solver could find the feasible solution. You want every month to be 10%. There's no such a way to. Yeah. So okay. So you have to be more realistic. Let's change it to.
I think you said it's 1.25.
Yeah. Change it to, because it's monthly.
Can you just set a cell that's equal to and change it there?
Huh?
Can you just set a cell to make it easier? It's equal to?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. But see, this is another way. So you keep on doing this, and then you get all the numbers, and then based on that, you create your own results. Let me just because all you want. Yeah, let's change. Yeah, because you have to keep this as an equation. Yeah, let me just keep on doing this and then get more numbers. 1, 6. Okay, so let's just keep on doing this. You guys are working. You got this.
So, Professor, in the directions for the project, it had certain percentages, but should we just use the ones you're putting up now?
It should be percentage, right?
Did I miss the percentages?
Yeah.
Yeah, percentage would be better because we talked about 1%.
Yeah, in the directions it has certain percentages, but you're putting up different ones.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. When you draw a graph, it will automatically just sort it out.
Okay.
Yeah. You just change it to because incremental by like a certain number, so your graph is going to be good. Yeah, work on it and see what kind of results you get. See, there's no other results. So I got some of the results now. So it should be this kind of graph. Let's see. At least I got some results.
So I've already tried.
Okay.
What if the numbers aren't exactly the same?
Yeah, but let's see. I don't know because if I got this kind of curve, and that means I did it right. But let's see. Where's my graph? It's about right, because I should add more. See, I should add more data here. Yeah, keep on working on yours, and I'm working on mine.
What's those numbers on the right hand side that you just
Huh?
What's those numbers on the right hand side? Where those come
The same, I just copied it.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
You work on it?
You're just trying to get the lowest standard deviation?
No, I try to draw the graph. Yeah, lower standard deviation. Yeah, because I'm trying to draw a graph, so I make it. So I was just trying to make the graph.
Well, I don't want to say
So I can get more data, and so the graph will look good. I just try to add more numbers there so the graph will look good. You guys all wait for my results. I'm not going to upload this time. Because I'm so diligent and you guys are getting lazier.
No, we're doing it.
Yeah, okay.
I have no idea what you're doing.
How come? Ask me. Because I'm just changing the return and using the solver. I'm just changing the number here and solver will work out this one by itself.
You're just trying to make a bell curve, right?
I just try to make a bell curve, yeah. So if you don't have enough data, and then it won't look good. So that's what I'm doing. Let's see. I should have enough data. If something is wrong, then I will. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, now let's see. I don't know. My graph is. Yeah, see, it's about right. So, see, I want it to be efficient because it. Yeah, see. You want. For example, you want to make that much return. So you should choose this portfolio. You should choose this portfolio. If you're a risk lover, you really love risk, so you should invest in this portfolio. And this portfolio will be no Walmart, because Walmart, people who don't like risk, you should be picking maybe this one. This one is probably 100% Walmart. You see, so nobody wants this. So my, if I got a graph like this, it means my calculation is about right. So if I add more data, see, I add more data, so you see, got more smooth lines here. I can add more data, so to fill up the line here, so it will be a lot better. Now I'll upload my stuff so far, and then you can take a look. But however, go back and work on it yourself. The point is, I hope you can use it. In your real project or in your real actual investment, it will be the perfect. And then you can share with me, and then I can share with my other students how well you did. Yeah. So it should be there. It should be there now.
But I don't see it.
Huh?
How'd you turn it into a
Yeah, I
card?
see it. It's here. Yeah. See, this is the portfolio. Yeah, this is the portfolio. Huh?
F11. You might change it to the,
Yeah,
you might just need to right click
let me
scatter plot instead of,
let me do that again. Let me
by IBM PC, and then hit it up.
It's still,
Okay. Include that tab.
Well, only if it's good.
Select it, and you should go to insert scatter plot.
do I need the three? She's got 3 levels.
I'll take this last two.
There she is.
Last two columns.
let me do that again. Let me do it.
Do you run down this way?
Can you show us yours again?
Yeah, let me do that again.
46 years, so 22, 21 years. You said all of us? All. So 20 years.
Mine was off. It's not.
Oh, that's why.
So mine was right. Process of removal.
Yeah, reside. Yeah. We're, yeah, we're on the three. I look at those.
Oh.
Yeah, we can go back. My dad, parents of mine.
No, it's like you ordered this, you want to return it, and then this is. This is the same.
It's changing everything on sheet 1. It has all the sheet 1 and sheet 2.
You said it's okay as long as it's the same shape, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so it should be here. Not click on it. You should see this one. It has a graph on it.
And then you go and change it again.
Mine's not as spread out as yours. Mine's closer together.
Yeah, because I add more. I make the incremental space smaller. So if you make incremental space smaller, you see it will be like spread more wider.
So like this is okay?
Yeah, but she did on all those different percentages.
Yeah, but you can add more numbers. You make the graph look bigger. So you guys saw this, so you should be able to. Can you download this one?
I don't see it. It's right here.
Demo. Let me just close everything. Okay.
I think it's copied in this sheet 2.
Even so. You might
Okay, so.
Yeah.
go to data.
So, okay, you go to jufinance.com/demo, and then click on project. You have this graph. You have this file. I put nothing but this, yeah. So you see.
Professor Foley, do you mind going your chart? When I go to chart, I'm just getting a line.
Line is better. So yeah, I can.
And then you plot. But don't try to just make it.
No, it's not trend line. It's not the trend line.
All you need is this.
Yeah.
And the standard deviation. For some reason, per graph. It's like calculating.
And let this okay.
Yeah.
You see, so this one is STD. This is this return. See, so you see, you got STD and return, and then so you draw the graph based on that. So you see, so you're almost done. Now it's almost done. You can just add more. Like you can just add more numbers. Like here is 2 white. You can just add another number. It should be something here. You just make the graph, or like a trapezoid, you can just draw the line here. So it will draw the line for you.
When I'm trying to go make that graph, I'm getting just a line.
Oh, because I was using the scatter plot, so that's why it's not.
I tried doing that, but
But if you get the curve like this, and then this is how efficient frontier. This is how you should invest. You know, so
those
you see,
values under that.
the values under here are not good because here you see for the same kind of risk, you got lower return. So you know, for the same kind of risk, you want high risk return. This is the high risk return you can get. Or in other words, for the same kind of return, this is the lowest risk you can get. Because risk on this side is higher. So you see for 1.5%, this is the lowest risk you can get. You can also invest. All these are actually possible portfolios, but they're no good. You want on this side. You want as high as possible. So here you see 1.5% return you can invest. But however, if you choose portfolios over here, you got higher risk. But it's not necessary. So you know, based on the calculation here, all the dots here are the way you should be investing. Everything else will be not optimal in comparison with this optimal portfolio. Agree with me, Phil?
I don't know.
So you don't do calculations?
None of this.
So I'm pretty sure in the bank you guys always do that, because this is actually the easy one. Because you guys have quantitative finance people doing they got PhDs in math. What kind of job they're doing more complicated than this? This is too easy for them. You got PhD in math, I know that.
who, me?
No, not you. In the bank. In the bank.
Oh, yeah.
I know that. He's PhD from Columbia, quantitative finance guy, and then he came down here to see us, and then all he's doing, his entertainment book is a math theory book as entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Anybody, when you go to insert a table into a chart, is Excel flipping the axes on you?
I'm getting just a line.
Well,
Yeah, that's why I did. That's why I did. Yeah, otherwise your x is going to be returned. This is going to be your standard deviation. So that's why I copied it here.
Thank you.
So that's why. See, this is done for this kind of access part. You guys need to be good. Because you guys are risky. You guys are asking the right questions. Yeah. Good. So Kevin, are you done with this one?
What's that?
Are you okay?
Yep, that's moving it over to the side is all I have.
Yeah. So it makes sense, right? It makes sense.
Did you go to the solver? I just want to see a couple things.
You have it. You can go somewhere and look at it yourself.
When you download it, it doesn't pull up solver. It doesn't pull up the...
It shows. It should be there. No, don't download this Excel file. Because the previous one, the CSV file, that one doesn't have any equations. This one has everything.
No, I haven't seen it yet, but when you actually go to the solver...
Right? If you download this one, you should have the solver's constraints there, right?
Yes, yeah.
You should have everything.
Professor Foley, can I help you on the graph?
Yeah.
Mine's just giving me a logic class.
Okay. Oh, and then, okay, say 101.
You should have the solver.
Yeah, but it's empty. It's empty.
I have all these data points.
Yeah.
When I go to the graph,
We don't have it like that. Okay. We don't? Yeah.
I click on scatter plot, and get
Yeah, because, okay, you just finished, you should have more values. Okay, so, yeah.
1% to 4%. I have it.
Yours is mine,
Once you started,
No, I keep getting this other line. So are you just go to chart and you said standard?
let me show you the solver, the constraints. But it should be there though.
My numbers in solver are coming different than yours.
What did you have?
You can just compare yours with mine and then you know.
I mean, is it okay if they're different?
But as long as you're right, well, you know, if we start with the same number, so
Can you?
yeah. shape. Can you see that? See, now let's just work on it by yourself. If you have any questions, I'll give you some help. See, mine was just adding more numbers. Yeah. Wait, so it's 1%, 1.5%, 2%.
Did you get marks?
No, I got 1%. Got 1%. Just adding more numbers. They got 1%. 1.1%. 1.15%. But I got 1.125, 1.25, 1.25. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you got the
Well, it's good though. You have to have it. If your calculation is wrong,
It's still okay.
it will be like, sort of like this.
Okay, so it's still running.
I think it's probably because mine was just like 1%.
So if I wanted to add another number, if I wanted to add another number, how do you know what number to add?
Because you know you wanted that. If the number is too large or small, you don't have
So I mean, I could put 3%.
yeah, but it might not be, because it's a mass equation. It's a mass equation, it might not be sufficient.
But it'll tell you. So if I need to solve for
Yeah.
this or the change wire, they can do this.
Yeah, like I did. Yeah.
Because it's a math problem. The computer is trying to find a math problem.
Okay.
Because you have to, if you change, like, you don't allow for settings, like, don't say 1%, don't say 0%.
This is what we're going through.
I don't know if that has to change.
So where what you learn from this, how you can do that. So like, what's your average part?
Those are the actual schedule we were
Yeah, you're working for nothing.
One of the speakers we and I talked to him after he said, I just wrote about you, but financial credit.
You kind of do combine in that period. Is there worry about you closing?
Oh, we did?
For financial
This job, you know, that's how the financial works because that means you can find a job.
I didn't understand. I think I read. They weren't insuring their veterans. But they weren't buying insurance.
Are we going to?
They're trying to figure out, they have a balance.
We did. Did they give you
Alright. I'll take you dig out this.
No, I don't have solver.
So if we got it,
So I have solver and a computer at home.
Yeah. Oh, we need all that. Oh, yeah.
You don't have to write the correlation. You can write a little bit, like for example, the correlation of soil about this. So next time you probably shouldn't consider about this.
Do we just pick random?
Huh?
We're having chart issues. Could you help us?
You turn in the Excel file and the Word file.
Yeah. Could you help us with the chart thing? We're having issues with that.
Like,
With the scatter thing.
Are we doing this
Are we,
correctly?
do we need to do the chart?
Well, you should turn in the chart.
Yes.
Right.
Because I can just look at the chart and see how I use it.
So we got the scatter problem, but it doesn't look the same.
Here's my standard deviation. I just don't have chart. I don't, we probably, my chart is all dead. Yours is like, my number just. I don't know if I'd be around. Yeah, very brand solid.
That's how it's good.
So you want X to Y
The curves.
Now, how do we have a line? It's right now.
Yeah.
Do you need a line? But I guess now that we know this is X, that's Y, we can mess with it. Okay, thank you very much.
This is monthly. This is yearly.
And then like the next part is
No, but that was in the time.
Oh,
yeah, I knew exactly what you did.
From negative 10%.
It doesn't say
You know, if you do yearly, then all you do is just here, you just multiply by 12. And then over here, the portfolios, you do, because this is monthly, you just do, what is it that, monthly, is that what's the equation for this one? This is monthly, and then so you do, is that right? I'm not so sure. So what's the equation in the, but anyhow, you can just change it this way. But what we're doing is monthly. Everything is monthly. So you can use the equation.
So we're not worrying about you.
Yeah. But see, if you want, you can do that yearly. It's very easy just to modify that.
Do we have to do the negatives?
You know, you want the graph to look good. So you want the graph to look like the curve. Yeah, so you don't have to, you know, because what you care about, you care about this part. You don't care about that part too much. Because that part is not what you want. You need to invest it on this.
So we did a few on the bottom.
Yeah, you on the bottom, yeah.
So off the top, like I understand it out monthly, but off the project it goes like 10%, then it goes in increments of 3.4%. So are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm doing that too. I'm just increasing it.
Yeah, so it's
Not
spread
like
out
certain
from
space,
2 or 3
certain
millimeters.
amount. And that's why I can create.
Yeah, you do like the same thing.
Yeah,
I'm just obviously going to turn in the project
yeah.
this file.
Japanese is probably close.
Well, don't turn in this file, but you
Yeah.
should be like adding your own like solid
But I
results.
love the car.
But my information is different.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. You see, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter like which period you're using, but however.
You're looking for the curves, right?
I'm looking for the curve. Yeah. If I see the curve, then that means basically you're right. It makes sense, right? You got the finance people here, you know, you got $1 million to invest, how to allocate your file. You know, you can do the calculation and figure out. Based on your risk preferences, you have different ways to invest. As investors.
Usually the way to write it.
Two page, no more than 2 pages.
It says 3, you have 3 on it.
3, no more than 3.
So keep it like,
I try to catch the keyword. I don't read the whole paragraph. Just make it clear. The keywords there. Make it clear.
and it's very specific to the columns, double check, right?
So I'll be here at 8:30, you know, because the project is just like that. We did pretty good. Yeah, so I'm going to go back and break you guys' exam, and I'll try to get it done by the end of this week or something.
I can write them down. I can write them down. So, I use different stocks, but I just kind of lost the whole what I was trying to do. The actual equation. It looks like they take away. So we go here, this way, the average.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't know this solver stuff. Figured it out. I gotta go home and
Just
figure
repeat
out
it 6 times for you.
Okay, and then we go.